Hello, hello, hello. Facebook Live. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. First Monday in December. Yes, we are in December. I don't know where this time is going. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ronette Clark Williams. I am the Revenue Optimization Catalyst. And the creator of the 4P movement, that is productivity, profitability, people management, and peace of mind. And I wanted to come on today to talk about the topic which you see in the heading, which is, are you weak because you are being supported? Are you weak because you are being supported? If you had asked me that question a while back in my former life, as I like to call it, I would have said yes. I would have said yes. I definitely felt that in order for me to truly step into my greatness, that meant that I needed to do everything myself. I needed to be Wonder Woman. I needed to make sure that all those, that invisible work, people just would come and say, oh my gosh, how did this happen? Oh, it must have been elves in the middle of the night. That those things were done and done by me, because of course that way it was done right. It was done right. It was done the way that I wanted it to be done and the way that it should be done. However, there is a price to living that life. And, I paid that price by being very tired, being very resentful. Definitely was one of them. And just not living the life that I wanted to live. Just really not living my truth, because I was just so busy being everything all the time. And it did not leave room for me to be me. So, and specifically to this topic, there's something that most people would not know about me, that people who I meet, and depending where we meet and how they met me and what they know of me in regards to what I'm doing, the different things that I'm involved in, people are normally shocked about. And that is that I don't drive. I don't drive. I do not hold a driver's license. I hold a state ID. And I think this is a good example in regards to the whole being supported. As I said, I don't drive, and most people are surprised. The reason why they are surprised is because that does not stop me. It doesn't stop me from doing what I need to do, from being where I need to be, for showing up, from saying yes. It doesn't stop me. Now, obviously, this is the age of Uber and Lyft and all of that. But prior to that, it didn't stop me, because I was willing to be supported. I found people to help me in that area. I have my children. They have activities. They need to get to school. My husband and I, at a certain point in time, both worked downtown. We worked away from our home area, and it was more difficult for him. He worked a bit farther away to be able to get back here in time to pick up the children from school. They were at a school that they were at a Montessori school. There was no bus. It was just, so you had to drop them off and pick them up. So he may have been able to drop them off in the morning, but not get them in the afternoon. So I secured people. I used care.com. I used other services. I secured mothers helpers. I secured people to help with the driving. I secured people to help if there was help needed, in regards to, not just the transportation back and forth to school, but the transportation to activities, transportation for me to get places, transportation for even my mother who lives with us to get to her doctor's appointments. But I secured people, and I continue to do so. I have people that I have that support me in being able to get me where I need to go, and being able to make sure my children get where they need to go, and being able to make sure that my mother gets where she needs to go, and anyone else in the household that they need to get, if they don't have a way of getting there, to get where they need to go. And I initially, as I said, I was in a very bad accident, and I say bad because I was in the back seat, so I felt the brunt of it. When I was 18, that instilled the fear, and I then lived in many places where it didn't really matter if I drove. I lived in New York City and other places like that, so there was a subway, it didn't matter. But then when I did move someplace where public transportation was not so great, I had to figure that out, and I had no issue in at that time saying, you know what, I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to ask for what I need. I'm going to ask people to support me because that's what I needed. And I need that support for me to show up and be my greatest self. And I'd say that's the same thing with coaching. I'm fresh off a VIP day with my coach, and that's necessary. It's necessary to sit down with someone to go through all that you're looking to do, because there's so much going on, right? To go through, to point out, where you are, your journey, how you're looking to get there, what your path is going to be, where your sweet spots are, where there may be things you need to work on. You need that person to help. And then along with that normally comes some kind of a group where there's also accountability and additional support. But that is necessary in our lives if we want to be able to show up as our best selves. There's no shame in support. There's no shame in support. I can say that here today. I would not have said that 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. I would not have said that. I would have said that there is shame in that, but that is so untrue. I am my best self now. I am showing up in my best way now because I have support. So with that said, if you feel that you are in a place now where you need support, and you are looking for support, and you are looking for that coach, I am launching my latest and greatest program starting the first week of February, and it is the Rockstar Leadership Roadmap program. And that Rockstar Leadership, if anybody's been following me, that's the name of my latest book, Rockstar, Redefining Rockstar Leadership. And in that, we will be discussing things like avoiding complacency, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, gaining productivity skills through automation, delegating tasks. When do you, how do you, who do you delegate them to, right? Self-care, just a variety of things. It's an 8-week program, and we'll be digging in. So at the end of it, you are closer to that 4P, right? To your productivity, your profitability, your people management, your peace of mind. That you are steps closer to having the optimal levels of all of those. And you at the end will have a physical, tangible, customized roadmap for you. And the steps that you need to take and the journey that you need to be on to ensure that you get to that place. So again, support needed, necessary. I have coaches in every area of my life that is needed. And because of that, I am my best self. So if this sounds like something that you're interested to find out more about, if I sound like someone that is speaking truth that resonates with you, and you'd like to know if we'd be a great fit, then definitely reach out to me. You can complete a application, complimentary application, at www.coachwithronette.com. That's www.coachwithronette.com. And from there, we can get on a discovery session call and see if we're fit. See if it'll work. So I wanted to come on and say that this afternoon before the day got away from me. I've got plenty of kid duties this evening. I got basketball games, I've got play rehearsals, got all sorts of things, but I wanted to come on and let you all know and announce again, new program starting first week in February, and I'll be coming on and discussing it and giving more insight and sharing, but this is the big debut. So happy Monday, everyone. Please, if you're watching the replay, please let me know that you're here, and also please share with your networks. You never know who this could resonate with. You never know who this could help. So please share. Alrighty, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.